Hey guys, welcome back to Mind State, where we help you reach your full potential. In today's video, we will be discussing 10 simple ways to control thoughts that make you miserable. When you overthink, your judgments get cloudy and your stress gets elevated. You spend too much time in the negative. It can become difficult to act. It's easy to fall into this trap, especially if you're a perfectionist or type A personality. You might even think that overthinking is a good thing because it helps you be prepared and organized. But that's not actually true. Overthinking leads to anxiety, which can cause people to second-guess themselves so much that they miss out on opportunities or fail to take action when necessary, which is just as bad. If you feel stuck in the same old overthinking rut, try these 10 tricks to get out of it. Number 1. One step toward progress is to recognize that there is a problem. When you're overthinking, it's easy to feel like there's no way out. And that's because your brain is a jerk and wants nothing more than to make you feel anxious and stressed out. But here's the thing. The solution begins with recognizing when you're overthinking. Anytime you feel stressed or anxious, take a step back and try to see the situation objectively. In that moment of awareness is the seed of change that you want to make. So the next time your brain starts in on its what if game, what if I don't get this job? What if they hate my pitch? What if I'm not good enough? Just take a deep breath and remember that what really matters is just getting through today. Number 2. Don't think of what's already gone wrong, but what might go right. Fear not, dear friend. It's time to get over this fear once and for all. You're not alone in your struggle with overthinking. It's a common problem that can be crippling when it gets out of hand. When you spend so much time focused on what could go wrong instead of what could go right, you can become paralyzed by doubt. But there's hope. In many cases, overthinking is caused by a single emotion: fear. When you focus on all the negative things that might happen, it's easy to become paralyzed. Next time you sense that you're starting to spiral in that direction, stop and think about what could go right instead of what can go wrong. Number 3. Happiness is a state of mind. To get there, distract yourself. When you're stuck in a negative headspace, sometimes it helps to have anything to do that isn't all doom and gloom. Meditating, dancing, exercising, learning an instrument, knitting, drawing, and painting can help you just be happy for a while. When you're just doing what you love, even if it doesn't feel like anything, and not thinking about how much better your life would be if only X happened or Y hadn't happened, you get a little bit of perspective. You realize that things aren't as bad as they seem when you're in the middle of them. And sometimes, you realize that things are actually pretty good. Number 4. See the big picture. Here's a little trick for when you're beating yourself up over something that happened or didn't happen. Ask yourself this: how much will it matter in 5 years? Or even the next month? It's easy to make mountains out of molehills and to blow things way out of proportion. The next time you catch yourself doing this, ask yourself how much will it matter in 5 years or even next month. Just changing the time frame can help you keep things in perspective. Number 5. Perfection is overrated. You know what's better than perfection? You guessed it, progress. If you're waiting for everything in your life to be perfect before you move on to the next thing, you're going to be waiting forever. Instead of focusing on everything perfect, focus on making something better than what it was before. Don't worry about making everything perfect. Just make something good enough that you can move forward with your life. Are you liking the video so far? Before we get back, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell to get notified of our new uploads. Now let's get right back to it. Number 6. Fear is a state of mind. Let's talk about failure. You know what I'm talking about. That moment where you're just like, oh no, I failed. It's a hard pill to swallow. But here's the thing. Failure doesn't mean that the next thing you try has to fail too. Every opportunity is a new beginning, a chance to start again. So maybe you didn't get the job at your dream company last time you interviewed there. That doesn't mean there isn't another job out there waiting for you. Or maybe you didn't get into the school of your dreams. But what if that means that now is when you finally go back and earn your degree? Or maybe it means that now is when you have time to pursue some other passion or dream. It's easy to let fear hold us back from trying something new. But remember, failure isn't permanent. It's just a signpost along the way telling us there's another way forward. Another choice we can make today that will bring us closer to where we want to be tomorrow. Number 7. Turn your phone into a time management tool. When you're stressed, set a timer for 5 minutes and worry, analyze, and freak out. Once the timer goes off, spend 10 minutes writing down everything that's freaking you out or giving you anxiety. Throw the paper away when you're done and do something fun. Seriously, don't waste your time with self-destructive thoughts. Instead of spending your whole day worrying about every little thing that could go wrong in your life or freaking out because there are so many things to do in one day, take a step back and take some time to sort through all of the thoughts that are running through your head. Write them down on a paper or in an app so they don't get lost in your mind. Then throw them away when you're done. You'll feel so much better once it's out of sight. Number 8. Live in the moment because the future is always uncertain. The future is not ours to know. All we have is the present moment. If you spend the present worrying about the future, you rob yourself of your time now. Instead, live in the present and spend your time on things that give you joy. You can't live life waiting for something bad to happen. You can only live life waiting for something good and enjoying each moment as it comes along. If you're worrying about something that hasn't happened yet, then you're robbing yourself of today's joys. Instead of thinking about what might go wrong, think about what could go right. Focus on positive thoughts instead of negative ones because they will come true if you focus hard enough on them. Number 9. Accept your best. If you're overthinking, it might be because you're afraid that you're not good enough. You might think that if you do something, it won't be good enough, or that if you don't try hard enough, or work hard enough, or study enough, you'll never succeed. But there's one important thing to remember. You've only got so much control over success. There are a lot of factors out of your hands. Sometimes they're factors you can't even see. So don't beat yourself up for not knowing what will happen in the future. Just give your best effort every time and leave the rest up to fate and luck. Number 10. Be grateful. If you want to feel happier, don't think about what you regret. Think about what you're grateful for instead. It's true and it's impossible to think of one thing at a time. But when it comes to happiness, we've got the solution. Gratitude. Every morning and every evening, make a list of what you're grateful for. Find a gratitude buddy and exchange lists so that you have a witness to the good things in your life. We know this works because research shows that people who practice gratitude report being happier than those who don't. Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching Mind State. If you found this video helpful and enjoyed watching our content, please click like and subscribe. We'll always provide excellent takes on anything and everything. And also, we'd love to know about your thoughts, so leave a comment below. See you next time!